Hi guys! For this video, ang pag-uusapan natin is the other method of performing interpolation or polynomial interpolation. So, ang tawag dito is the Newton's divided difference method. So, sige, simulan na natin ang discussion. So, the Newton's polynomial for the nth degree polynomial is defined as, so ito siya, y is equal to f of x, which is equal to a sub o plus a sub 1, the quantity x minus x times x sub 0, then plus a sub 2, the quantity x minus x sub 0, then x minus x sub 1, plus so on so forth, plus a sub n, the quantity, or times the quantity x minus x sub 0, x minus x sub 1, so on so forth, x minus x sub n, where the coefficients are defined as a sub o is equal to f of x sub 0 is equal to y sub 0. So a sub 1 is the inverted delta y sub 0, which is y sub 1 minus y sub 0 over x sub 1 minus x sub 0. Yung a sub 2 is equal to the inverted delta squared of y sub 0. That is equal to delta y1 minus delta y0. So on so forth all over x sub 2 minus x sub 0. A sub 3 is the inverted delta cube y sub o, so which is delta squared y sub 1 minus delta squared y sub 0 all over x sub 3 minus x sub 0. So on so forth, marireach mo yung a sub n is equal to delta raised to n or script delta raised to n y sub 0 equals, so itong formula. So wag na tayong magpanggap, pati yung symbol na yan is nakakalitong intindihin, di ba? So ganun man, mas maganda kasi according dito, the value of the divided difference or ito, yung may mga inverted delta, is computed recursively. So pag sinabi nating recursive class, ang mga best example dito is yung Fibonacci sequence. Kasi 'di ba halimbawa sa Fibonacci may 1, 1 then 1 plus 1 2, 3 tapos 5, 8. So ito yung Fibonacci. And bakit siya natawag na Bakit siya natawag na recursive calculation? Kasi yung a sub n ng Fibonacci is a sub n minus 1 plus a sub n minus 2. So, yung last number of nakaka-affect sa present. So, yun yung ibig sabihin ng recursive computation. Pinapakita ko lang na yung example ng recursive is the Fibonacci sequence kasi yung last na data natin can affect the present data. Okay? So, thus, it is recommended to perform the calculation with the aid of the table. So, meron tayo ditong ipapakitang tabular presentation. So, for example, ito yung tabular presentation for the third degree polynomial kasi nga 'di ba, usually kapag apat na data, third degree polynomial to. And magagamit natin itong tabular presentation without relying this somewhat rigorous na mga symbols, okay? So sige, para mas maintindihan nyo nga itong Newton's divided difference method, mas maganda kung bibigyan natin to ng example niya. And it's better siguro na ang isolve natin na example is yung same na example sa previous two videos. So, example, determine the value of f of 7 for a given set of data below using the Newton's divided difference method. So, of course, unahan ko na this is x sub 0, x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3. Ito, y sub 0 which is f of x sub 0 lang naman. Parehas din lang naman yan, di ba? So, tulat lang natin. So, y sub 3 equals f of sub 3. So, again, kapag polynomial interpolation, remind ko lang na yung x is not required to be arranged. Okay? So, hindi siya kailangan na naka-arrange in order. Arrange in order. So, anyway, ito yung solution niya. So, the given data has 4 pairs. Thus, the degree of polynomial is third degree. So, establish the table for the divided difference, no? So, as you can see, I left this blank kasi gusto kong isulat siya manually para mas maintindihan nyo kung paano natin ini-establish yung divided difference table. Okay? So, gagamit na lang ako ng pen dito. So, black siguro. So, yung una, dito tayo class tututok sa cell na to para mahanap natin yung value nito. So, that is equal to parang y sub 1 minus y sub 0 all over x sub 1 minus x sub 0. So, that is negative 26 minus 12 all over 5 minus 1. Again, negative 26 minus 12 all over 5 minus 1. If you are going to use calculator, ang lalabas dyan is negative 9.5. For the second one, ganun din, but syempre, negative 14 minus negative 26 divided by, nasusundan nyo, no? Negative 14 minus negative 26 all over 8 minus 5. So, yan po ang calculation niya, and ang makukompute nyo dyan ay 4. So, okay. And lastly, 37 minus negative 14, diba? 37 minus negative 14 divided by 10 minus 8. So, ang sagot natin dyan is 25.5. So, ito po yung unang process. Dito, syempre, wala ditong data. So, X lang yan, okay? So, wala dyan data. Erase lang natin kasi baka makagulo. For the second divided difference, ganito ang mangyayari. So, ito naman na yung isusubtract mo. 4 minus negative 9.5. So, ilagay ko na siya. 4 minus negative 9.5 divided by, sa pagkakataong ito, hindi pwedeng 8 minus 5. Okay? Lalaki yung bracket mo. So, for the second, magiging 8 minus 1. Okay? So, 8 minus 1. Nakukuha nyo? So, kung kanina, ito lang yon na dalawa, this time, 8 minus 1. So, magmo-move ka ng 8 tapos dalawang beses kasi naka-second degree na. So, para matandaan nyo, 8. Tapos, move ka ng dalawa. 1, 2. So, 8 minus 1. Para hindi doon nalilito. Again, dito ka, x sub 2. Bawas ka ng dalawa. 1, 2. So, x sub 0. Okay? So, pag kinompute nyo to, ang kalalabasan is 1.9285714. 7 decimal places tayo, no? 1.9285714. So, on the other hand, itong nasa baba, ganun din ang gagawin mo. Ito din na dalawang consecutive. So, 25.5 minus 4. But again, ito, 10 minus, move ka ng dalawa pataas, 1, 2. So, 10 minus 5 dapat. Okay? So, sana walang nalilito doon. So, pag kinompute nyo to, ang magiging sagot natin is 4.3. So, for the last, syempre, ito na lang po ang fill upan natin. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung lower portion lang yung fini-fill upan. And in that case, dito naman na tayo sa 4.3, diba? 4.3 minus 1.9285714. But take note, dahil third degree na tayo, ang gagawin natin is itong x sub 3, so which is 10, minus, move ka, tatlong beses naman. 1, 2, 3. So, x sub 0, which is 1. So, pag kinompute nyo siya, ang magiging sagot is 0.2634921. So, ayan. Ganito po ang paraan natin ng pag-establish ng divided difference. Okay? Ito yung table of divided difference. So, di ba nga sabi ko sa inyo, nakakalito pa yung mga padelta-deltang recursive doon sa introduction natin. Mas maganda talaga kapag may tabular presentation ka dito. Pero, ang importante lang naman dito, class, is itong 12, itong negative 9.5, itong 1.9285714, and itong 0.2634921. Itong mean diagonal, yan lang naman ang importante sa atin kasi ito yung magiging coefficient ng ating interpolating polynomial. So, sige, tandaan nyo yung mga number na yan, ha. So, let's move to the next slide. So, based from the table, ang gagawin nyo is 12 minus 9.5 tapos x minus 1 plus 1.92857114 kasi 'di ba? Ito na 'yun, no, 1.92857114. Tapos x minus 1, then x minus 5, then plus 0.2634921, x minus 1, x minus 5, x minus 8. Baka yung iba nalilito, no? Bakit naging biglang ganyan yung equation? Sabi natin sa Newtons, 'di ba? F of x is equal to a sub 1 kapag third degree. Tama ba? A sub 0 plus a sub 1 x minus x sub 0 plus a sub 2 x minus x sub 0. This is for the third degree, x minus x sub 1 plus a sub 3 x minus x sub 0, x minus x sub 1, and x minus x sub 2. Di ba yung a sub 0, ito yon. Automatic ito yung a sub 0. Sulat ko nga, no. Ito yung a sub 0, a sub 1, a sub 2, and a sub 3. Tapos, ito yung x sub 0, x sub 1, and x sub 2. So, as you can see, naka-pattern lang. 12 minus 9.5, x minus x sub 0, which is x minus 1. Yung a sub 2 is 1.92857114, which is x minus 1, then x minus 5. And yung a sub 3 is 0.2634921, then x minus 1, x minus 5, and x minus 8. So, I am hoping na walang nalilito sa way how I establish this Newton's polynomial. So, tawagin ko to as Newton's polynomial. Okay? So, ngayon, ang gagawin mo lang dito, class, paano natin nahanapin yung f sub 7? The same way kung paano natin hinanap doon sa unang video ng polynomial interpolation. May polynomial ka na, just substitute x equals 7. So, that is 12 minus 9.5, 7 minus 1, plus 1.92857114 of 7 minus 1 times 7 minus 5, plus 0.2634921, 7 minus 1, 7 minus 5, and 7 minus 8. And again, let the calculator do the work for you. Ang magiging sagot natin is negative 25.090.0190484. So again, magkakaroon dyan, class, ng discrepancy doon sa unang mga values natin. Syempre, due to the rounding off error. Kaya lang, if you can see the first 4 decimal places, if you are going to compare the first 4 decimal places nung conventional, nung Lagrange, and itong Newtons, halos hindi sila, actually parehas talaga sila, no? In the first 4 decimal places. And that's good. Kaya nga dito, kung titingnan nyo, ang ginagamit ko is 7 decimal places para at least yung accuracy natin is ma-retain. So, ayun, hoping ako na naintindihan nyo itong concept ng Newton's divided difference method. So, thank you so much for listening and watching, and bye-bye!